Alright, what's going on everyone? It's Picky Choco. I know this is not an April Fool's video. This is a very serious new news that has directly changed the Fontaine 3.7 and indirectly 3.8 lineups, which is very interesting. New 3.6 Primo Gem news and some talks about the Fatui banners plus many more new news. So before getting into that, I'd just like to ask that if you want to enter the 2 blessings giveaway, it's the top link in the description as it is about to be over in a very few days. So yeah, alright, now that we're done talking, let's actually dive deep into the video right now and boom! So we'll begin with a short Beidou and Niyada update that will give a rough idea to the players. So basically in any Dendro character, a DUF, that is Dendro utilization factor, is very important. It is used to determine how much Dendro damage is given by a Dendro character and the rest goes out in the combining elemental reactions. Now roughly speaking, in Niyada the DUF is much more than Beidou, but as seen in the official videos, Beidou provides Dendro damage plus healing at the same time, which is a plus point. So this is a rough idea for now to determine whether you need Beidou or Niyada, and more details will be shared in the upcoming videos. So yeah, now moving on to Fontaine 3.7 and 3.8 news that's scary but is very beneficial for a majority of players. And I'll start this by saying that no, this is not any leaked information. This is available in the public domain and has been experienced by a lot of uncles and players and is legal and official. So recently, as reported by many uncles and players, Fontaine has been DMCA'd by Hoyoverse. OMG. So this not only means that the ones who are sharing it are getting in trouble, but the company supposedly has recognized this situation as compromised and very likely initiating a big change in Fontaine and the future updates, meaning that whatever you might have seen in your dreams has been changed completely. For example, the areas, the character designs and whatnot. So yeah, this means a very good change for the players, and now they can be rehyped and play with their imagination about the characters from the future. Now the question is, why did they do it? Well, it is obvious that from the character revenue collections, Hoyoverse has recognized that the amounts of information regarding Sumeru that surfaced during 2.7, which I believe was Yelan's first release date, was crazy, and it did give a majority of players a deep understanding of the new characters till 3.5, which ultimately resulted in less players summoning for the characters if we compare the average revenue of Inazuma and Sumeru. And I did say in my previous videos that Hoyoverse has the budget to make things happen if they take something seriously. So yeah, this is the best possible reason for them to abandon the Fontaine plan and redesign a new one, at least after 4.1 or 4.2, which is a good idea. Now what are the impacts of the supposed plans? Well, this might have a direct impact on 3.7 and 3.8, and more specifically on the characters. So since redesigning everything from almost a scratch requires your focus and resources on point, as for 3.7 and 3.8, it is expected to have more iconic reruns in order to keep players hyped, connected, and honestly interested in the game, which will give the company more time and the players more opportunity to go for these characters, because Hoyoverse performance in Fontaine will be a huge factor indicating the success parameters of Natlan and Conria. And let me tell you that Hoyoverse has not just kept this DMCA limited to Fontaine or its materials, but also for the fan arts. As stated by a reliable source, even if an artist creates a digital image similar to the character that is about to arrive in Genshin, it is just a matter of time before they receive the hammer. So yeah, these are all the impacts that I wanted to discuss with all of you guys, and because of this reason, honestly I think 3.7 and 3.8 might be more concentrated on reruns and less introduction of new characters. So yeah, let me know what you think about this complete analysis and situation in the comments. Would love to hear your analysis and feedback too. Now moving on to a short Fatui banner related update. It is highly speculated that given the Fatui characters released by Hoyoverse, the Dr. Arlecchino might have the best possible chances of becoming playable, which is a good news as the logic clearly states that from Inazuma itself, we have been introduced to how Arlecchino operates, and there was also a dedicated quest for the players. As for Doctor, we know much more about him and more clear depth, so it's more reasonable to provide these 2 characters as playable. So really excited to see how the playability factor of Fatui goes and which of them becomes playable. Any guesses? Do let me know in the comments. Now moving on to the last bit of the video, that is 3.6 Primo Gems. So according to the official livestream and the speculated calculation pattern, by the end of 3.6, players may receive 74 fates in total, which is excluded of the battle pass and the Welkin Moon. So there's a considerable time to summon for Niyada and the best time to save for for Beidou if you don't plan to get him on the first day, which is highly recommended to the F2Ps. So all the best for your summons and saving journey. So that's basically it for today's video. Just thought I'll update you all with the latest DMC issues and its direct impact on Fontaine 3.7, 3.8 banners, the Fatui banners, and 3.6 Primo Gem news. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if it did help you, please make sure to subscribe so that you won't miss on any latest updates, important news, and the best speculations related to Genshin like this. As always, I'll see you all in the next video with some interesting new news. Until then, stay safe and stay picky. Bye bye.